This is the Baltimore City Council Budget and Appropriations Committee. We're reconvening for the State's Attorney's Office. I'm joined to my immediate left by Vice Chairman of the committee, Councilman Leon Pinkett from the 7th District. To his immediate left, Council President Bernard C. Jack Young. To his left, Councilman Chris Burnett from the 8th District. To his left, Councilwoman Shannon Sneed from the 13th District. To her left, Councilman Ryan Dorsey from the 3rd District. To his right, Councilman Z. Cohen from the 1st District. To Councilman Dorsey's left, Councilman Brandon Scott from the 2nd District, member of the committee. And then on my right, Councilman Isaac Yitzi Schleifer from the 5th District, member of the committee. Vice President of the Council, Councilwoman Sharon Green Middleton for the 6th District, member of the committee. Councilman Robert Stokes from the 12th District. Councilman Bill Henry from the 4th District, member of the committee. Representing Mayor Catherine Pugh is Karen Stokes, Poetry Deal, and Karan Banks from the Mayor's Office of Government Relations. Joined to my immediate right by Marguerite Curran, staff to the committee, and Kara Kuntz, Legislative Director for Council President Jack Young. Would you please state your name?
Absolutely. Thank you.
No, would you please state your name?
Neil Blake Fowle, Chief of Administration.
Chief of Administration. Thank you, ma'am. Where is the head of the agency?
The state's attorney was unavoidably detained. Unfortunately, we had reached out to you on a couple of occasions to let her know of her unavailability. We made efforts to, based on your emails, to attempt to reschedule her calendar, but we were unable to do so. But I'm here along with several of my esteemed colleagues, and we're fully prepared to discuss any elements of this budget that you or your council members should have questions about.
Thank you, ma'am. Where is the head of the agency right now?
I'm not privy to her calendar. I'm not sure where she is exactly, but I do know that she's engaged for the rest of the evening.
Thank you. Is there anyone from the state's attorney's office who is aware of where the head of the agency is right now? Thank you, Ms. Brace.
Hello. Karan Brace, Chief of Staff. We've tried to reach out to the state's attorney. As Chief of Administration, Blake Fall has mentioned, we're unable. She had an engagement, and I've not been able to get her.
Do we know what engagement the head of the agency had that the head of the agency is unable to be
She
here?
has a personal engagement after she had to be with in the community earlier.
Thank you.
But I have not spoken to her, so she had to be in the community, and we could not reschedule that. And now I'm not able to get her, and she was on her way to a personal.
Thank you, Ms. Brace. Please give me one moment. I am extremely disappointed that the head of the agency is unable to join us this evening. This is an agency that is made up of nearly 400 people. This agency receives the 9th largest appropriation from the city in the amount of $36.6 million. I believe, and I believe I am joined in that belief by my colleagues, that level of appropriation and that size of an agency does require the agency head to appear before the council to discuss that appropriation. And I believe that's a reasonable request for this council to make once per year. So what we're going to do now is we're going to recess until the council reconvenes tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I believe tomorrow we have, we'll be starting with Charm TV at 9 a.m. We will reconvene for the state's attorney's office on, we will be coming back on Monday, June 4th at 6:30 p.m. We look forward to seeing the head of the agency along with all of you to discuss your appropriation for fiscal year 19 at that time. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this hearing's in recess.